Steffi.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm just mixing some to drink.
No worries. We've got the official what's this thing at the intermission? Not the intermission. The thing at the start.
The starting screen.
That's gonna annoy the shit
Or the
out of me.
layout.
No. The Critical Role does it an awful lot as well. You know, the session starts like 3 minutes into it.
Announcements.
It's not just announcements, but everybody gets in, sits down, settles down, says hi, hello to chat, and all that bollocks.
My token is wrong.
Intro.
Oh, you're a new token. God damn it.
No, it's just it's just not correct at all.
Oh, you got the yes.
NPC token.
Yeah, it's shuffling
Not
bloody people around.
me.
Yeah.
That's from Fractals.
That's fractals.
Right.
You have been
Top
promoted
right
to
token.
kobold.
Yes.
No, thank you. I'm dressed as a bunny. I'd like to be a bunny.
We have this one. Done.
Hello there.
I love the pansexual
Alright,
background.
Hello, fat man.
Thank you.
Yellow.
Oh, I need to do this.
Alright, though. Thank you, Yessie.
Yes.
Keeping it going. Oh, right. Actually,
all good.
I'll check mine as well.
Come on, Matthew.
What?
Do the thing that we almost have hype train.
The what thing?
Do the stop.
This is-
Get the hype train going.
go.
Choo choo.
Here is
Choo-choo!
the heart of our industrial quarter.
Your tap. Right. Which one am I logged into? Tabletop Arcade. Yeah, I've done. Alright, though.
I've already
Cheers, Vic.
subscribed.
Aw. Right. Is it this one? It should
Gift
be,
the
'cause it's missing.
subscription.
Yes,
Matthew,
right.
do
Okay.
it.
We
I
don't
can't subscribe. I've already subscribed.
Right. We'll go here. Go to the channel. Oh no, I need to be in Taffy. Duh. Hang on. I'm a smart me. Right. Okay, so log into this. Channel. Oh no, I need to be in mute that fucking echo. Ah.
So it's not there.
Shh.
Gotta love technical difficulties.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh boy. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Looks like the stream is having
I
connection fit on my end.
problem.
Oh, it's because I've got 2 browsers open. It'll be sorted very shortly. Away with you. Right. I need Orthy. That's the one. I think. Oh, maybe not then. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate that. You just start typing it in and it changes. What the fuck? Dude, please. Work with me.
Never.
How is that incorrect? How can they both be? Oh, I'm an idiot.
Did you have caps lock on?
No, I was. Wait, what? Oh, for fuck.
We all good?
No, Taffy is trying to sub, I think, on his other Twitch, so that the hype train is coming.
Alright.
Choo choo.
You've just earned a subscription badge. What? I did. There we go. There's Hype Train. I got 75,000 points.
I have no idea what the hype train does. It just looks cute.
The people who sub get bonus emotes, and it also increases your ranking on
Boost
just
the-
general Twitch. So we're boosting the algorithm.
Sweet.
Choo choo.
Cool. Yeah. There we go. Lots of the subs and stuff in it. Right, what's this noise? What do you mean? What? Oh, I get to pick what? I get to pick a remote? Right, I get to pick
Yes.
an emoji. From what? Level 1 emojis. Each of the 5 levels give what? Hype lol, hype cool.
Alright,
Thank you for the Prime.
Hey,
subscription.
Fat Man, thanks for the sub. Absolute legend.
The choo choo increases.
It does indeed. Right, let's get this back over. What? Over there. There you go. Let's see. Right, so that's 4. We got 5. We're missing one. We're missing. There it is. And we got uno más. So we're gonna have to stagger these now.
You were absolutely right, Fat Man. You did the right thing.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, it's one of the admins from our partner channel, Twin Peaks Gaming.
Yay!
Nice.
Well, welcome on in, Fat Man. I hope you enjoyed today's stream.
Enjoy the chaos. There's got a bunch
Oh,
of
yes.
got a bunch of points now. You can screw with the stream and stuff. It's great. I'll do it. Wee bit. I'm just being overly fussy now for absolutely no reason. I don't know why. Yes. Well, there's levels to this hype train. What does it do?
Yes.
Maybe I should be. I should have it on. Wait, no. Right, that's that. Yes, so that's the second one. So that can go away. So now, stream should chill the fuck out and actually run properly. Yes.
So is this when we start introducing ourselves so Taffy can finish the last of the things?
There we go. How's the stream looking? Stream is looking smooth, crisp, pucker, awesome. I got a feed on that. That's all. I'm all set up. I'm done. Right. Administration is done.
Let me spam some emojis to the hype train as well. Hey, as the rains!
Shad, it's over to you, Bach.
Oh, all right then. Well, good evening. I am the Deathly Shad. I am the humble game master of this here improvised D&D campaign. And these are my players and co-hosts. Taffy, go ahead and introduce yourself.
So I'm Taffy, the head of the Tabletop Arcade. I run this shit. I try to. I have a lot of help from a lot of people here, though. Thank you very much, guys. I'm playing I'm playing it like a cleric, but it's not actually a cleric, is it? It's a druid. Spores druid.
He doesn't even know he's a druid.
He doesn't know. He knows he has like some innate magical abilities, but he doesn't quite know how he turns it on and how he's doing it. Who's Dylan? Dylan the Ordinary. Very ordinary looking bloke from an ordinary looking town, just, you know, coming on to become an adventurer to impress a pretty girl.
All right,
you guys don't know that yet, do you? You haven't really asked him his sort of
No.
motivation behind it. Yeah, there was
and you, Vic.
hi there. I'm Vic. I'm also a GM at Tabletop Arcade. Nowadays, mostly GMing in Lost in Limbo, which is kind of this very chaotic Westmarch we have. Currently running a campaign where we are literally rewriting the story of the first Shrek movie. So, if that's something you are interested in, hop on by. And also some secret projects in the work. I'm about to start a campaign / later on Westmarch with the Vampire the Masquerade system.
Which I am down to be in.
It's gonna be juicy. If you don't hear already, I'm also Hungarian, so the vampiric accent is in my blood.
Thanks for the follow
God, you're
there.
so cheesy.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Hey,
Yes, thank you so much for the follow. And God, the stream is still shit bricks on my end.
It's having its ups and downs.
And for here, I'm playing Artist, the Warforged Wizard, who is the adopted sibling of the rest of the crew, and throwing it over to the rest.
All right then. Yessie, you're next.
Hey. So my real name is Yessie. I am part of the admin team of Tabletop Arcade, and I run most of the community game nights together with Matthew. So basically, almost every Saturday, and sometimes on Friday, sometimes on Sunday, we have a game night. It started out as a Friday night game night every Friday. Right now, we still call it Friday night game night, but it's most of the time on Saturdays. It's a lot of fun. We'll probably have one tonight, so come join us then. And in this little campaign, I play Eid Fleetfoot, one of the Fleetfoot triplets, and the autistic one of the bunch. So that's Eid. The official spelling is left, and the pronunciation is in the middle, just so people know how to pronounce it, because it gets mispronounced sometimes.
Yes. And Lotus, you're up.
I am Lotus. I also am part of the staff here at TTA. I'm also a GM for one of our West Marches called Med Ed Blood. Similar to Shad, I'm also a streamer, but we'll get to that at the end. I play a Thumper, a very fun, energetic sorcerer. We'll get more into her her subclass later on, of course. She is the youngest and the shortest of the Fleetfoot triplets, who likes to dabble in fire and ice. So you can expect things to get hot and then suddenly cold.
Almost like Katy Perry.
Yeah, just overall with the Tabletop Arcade, if you've gone through most of that, I don't know what the fuck are we talking about here. Why has that just died?
Taffy, are you okay? It looks like your forehead's bleeding.
No, I walked into a bit of profiling work. So
I am confused.
Okay.
Did you do that?
It's a scab. It's not blood.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
yeah, we're with the Tabletop Arcade, so we're basically an online sort of community of tabletop gamers. The game night, as BSC was talking about there, is we just sort of play party games, so it's a little bit more to it, than just tabletop games. But the majority of the more hardcore video games we leave to our sort of partners at Twin Peaks Gaming. So shout out to Fat Man and his crew. But yeah, one of the sort of the developments we talk about the West March that I want to sort of bring up now is the introduction of 1 second, I want to make sure I get the acronym absolutely correct in this one. Is the transferable? Will you please work with me, not against me? I hate you so much sometimes, Discord. Is the transferable unified reward distribution, or TURDS for short. So it's a new kind of premium currency, although I do tend to hate the term premium currency because it normally insinuates that you insert credit card. This is not a premium payment thing. This is just something that sort of sits on the top of all the marches running at the moment. So all the public access
Premium
marches.
currency because you have to be premium to get it. It's because you get premium for it.
So basically, so the idea is when you're doing all the right things to help grow a march, sort of, introducing new players and sort of running games and training up new GMs and all that other good stuff. You get turds, and those turds you could use to spend in any of the other marches. So that way, you could run one march and world build in one, whilst, become a player in another. Right?
I think only one that isn't necessarily using turd is Meta and Blood.
Meta and Blood is.
We haven't implemented it yet, so it's
fair enough.
That's why you don't see it actively.
Well, we had a meeting about it, and some of the GMs weren't too. But yeah, anyways.
Well,
Conversation for later.
Well, that's fine. I mean, if you guys are gonna step out of that you're fine to sort of step out of that. I'd be interested as to why though. Seems pretty foolproof.
I wasn't able to make that meeting, so.
Okay. And that being said, though, Grey Lich has actually sent me across his email login as well for him to create ledgers in the turd tracker. So.
Okay.
He's world builder there, so I'm not quite sure what. Anyway, conversation for later. We have got somebody else down here. The immensely awesome and hilarious Matt here, the luchador bunny rabbit.
Hello, one and all. I am here, Luca, the most powerful wrestling bunny in the West. Although we are in the East or the South, I do not know.
Wherever Bunny Island is.
You're on an island, Lee.
Yes.
What is geography?
You're on a sky island. Sky islands aren't really predisposed towards one location or the other. They're more just like centralized, and you just go from there.
Yeah. The compass doesn't really have a name for app.
Okay. So, when last we left our heroes, Dylan, the human druid of spores, Artist, the evocation wizard, Warforged evocation wizard, Eid, the rabbit folk bard of whispers, Thumper, the rabbit folk sorcerer of the eclipse, and Luca, the rabbit folk strongman, battlemaster, wrestler. The five of you and your NPC compatriot Brennan, a rabbit folk monk, that you guys had just finished taking a long rest in the middle of the hunter examination, and basically challenged the big boss of the entire maze to a 1v1 of sorts. Your group versus him. And as you were kind of led along a particular path, straight down the middle, to his domain, he kind of like threw down his club and, well, didn't throw it down, but slammed his club on the ground, just told you guys to come with it after some back and forth banter. So with that, I'm going to adjust music and we're going to roll initiative.
Hey Luca, are you ready to throw down?
Always.
Cool.
Oh.
Ooh.
Come on, computer.
All right. So, as part of a particular action that he is going to take, a legendary action, some might say, he is going to go first.
Okay.
And this fairly large troll in kind of like stone-hewn armor that has covered his body in plates. This troll has seemingly ripped open his own skin and replaced sections of it with this hard-plated stone and metal that the skin has fused and knit and healed over to kind of like create armor plates of sorts. And he has a big fuck off club with gigantic metal spikes kind of like driven straight through it. And looking at each of you, he is going to make his way forward towards you, Dylan. And he's going to make 3 attacks. Oh, I don't know why I'm rolling to GM. Does that's probably gonna hit, even without saying his modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
We gotta time the buff though, right? And do all our shit as we squared off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did apply our buffs before.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You did. 26 points of damage
Jesus.
as he cracks you over the head with his club, and then his clawed hand comes out for a second swipe, which is very likely going to miss unless your AC is like what's your AC, like a 16, 15?
16.
Yeah, then misses. And then finally,
What's it,
his
16?
maw comes down and he snaps on air as he misses again. That'll be his turn. Eid, what are you gonna do?
This guy needs a mint.
So Eid will move to the back of the group as the good old little bunny she is. And she will try to get him to move away from Dylan by
Oh wait,
ringing-
start of his turn though. I do need a con save.
All right, as a
Right, he
reaction,
attacked you.
that is that's gonna save.
Nothing happens.
Continue, Eid.
By whispering a little tune. If it will roll, that would very much be preferred. Can it please? Well, it needs to make me a wisdom saving throw. I'm using dissonant whispers, but it's just not pinging for some reason.
What's your DC?
My DC is 14.
All right, he just makes it.
And then, with my little violin, I will pour my good old sister Thumper's theme song.
That's not clashing with the music at all.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Not my issue.
All right. So, bardic inspiration for Thumper.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right then. So that is your turn. Dylan, what are you doing? You just got walloped pretty hard.
Come on, Dylan. You can do this. Bit of a healing word on myself as a bonus action, and then symbiotic entity.
You already activated some. Oh, you're activating it again. Okay.
Oh, you fucking smacked me out of it in one hit, my dude.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then it comes to a lair action. This guy is going to lift up his leg sumo wrestler style and just slam it into the ground. I need everyone to make me a strength saving throw.
I'm not really
Come
good at
on,
making
get
strength
not done
saves.
by the run to the group.
Ow.
Strength save.
19.
All right.
Okay.
Everyone but Eid passes. Eid, you feel the ground tremble and shake beneath you as you fall prone. And the rest of you guys manage to kind of like stabilize yourselves just well enough.
Mhm.
Thumper.
Yeah, I'm just reading one of my abilities really quick. Okay. So she gonna do her little bunny hop.
Alright.
And get within 5 feet of this guy. She gonna look up at him and be like, God, you are ugly. Take a chromatic orb.
Alright. A 16 will miss.
With fire. Aww.
As you see it scatter
your
across
face.
these armored plates that he has.
Yeah. Okay.
And at the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action, and he's going to swing with that club at you, Thumper.
Okay.
What's your AC?
Are we playing jump rope? That misses by 1.
No, I'm asking what your AC is.
14.
Okay, that's a 21.
Okay, fair enough.
As that club cracks into you for 21 points of damage.
Whoop. All the way down to 2. And she just goes flying.
Artis, your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna like raise my machine arm, kind of aiming towards the creature, applying hex to it, and then as I got it in my sight, I am going to release a bolt of fire.
Alright, Firebolt, that will hit.
And that's reroll on the damage using my very nice revised evocation wizard class feature. To a 15.
Alright.
Oopa.
15 points of damage. Some good damage.
And then I go to the furthest backline. Yeah.
Alright. He's going to take a legendary action at the end of your turn, and he's going to make a claw attack on Dylan. That'll miss. It goes to Brennan's turn, and Brennan is going to kind of just like look at the fact this guy was able to nearly level Thumper in a hit and bring Dylan to bloodied in a hit, and he's just going to kind of like he's going to make a kick attack and try and knock this guy back. So he can't at least take another legendary action and hit someone. That first one will miss. That second one will miss as well, as this guy seems to just kind of like weather both of these air blasts against him and not seem to move at all. Luca, what are you doing?
I'm going to run up and grab him.
Sure.
So I'm going to start off
Not
with a
sure
good old
at all.
trip attack, hopefully.
Alright.
Oh yes.
Critical hit will hit.
So it's
Oof.
all that damage.
That is
Buddy suplex.
3, 8, 19 is 27 damage. And what is your DC on that?
The DC on the saving throw is a 14 currently.
Then he will make that.
Okay, then I will go for a bonus action grapple strike. So that will be
Oof.
26.
Athletics 26. All right. He is a size category larger than you, so he will have advantage on this, I believe.
No.
No. Everybody thinks that's the case, but it's actually not.
That's so
The only
weird.
limitation is if it's 2 sizes higher, I can't grapple him. But if he's just a size larger, I'm fine.
Okay. He's gonna make that then.
Yeah, I thought that for the longest time as well, Shad.
He just barely beats your grapple.
That's fine. In that case, I am going to action surge and go for the trip attack again.
Sure thing. That'll miss.
Oh well.
As you kind of like slid forward to try and sweep him up with the first hit, you actually kick his leg out from underneath him, but he manages to readjust himself in time to not fall over completely. And as you try and grapple him, he kind of chuckles a bit. You're strong, but not that strong, and just kind of like pushes you back.
Come
And you
at
kinda,
me,
like,
tiny
take that-
troll!
And you kind of like take that moment to like jump up and try and kick him again in the face, but he just kind of like lifts up an arm and blocks it with one of those steel plates. That is the end of your turn. It's gonna go to his turn. And on his turn, he's going to take a club swing on you, Luca. I doubt that's not gonna hit. And then he's going to make a claw on you, Luca. That's a critical hit.
That might just hit.
Yes, do you have like some silvery barbs for that crit or something?
Sweet merciful Jesus.
No.
That's 28 damage.
I'm still standing.
And then he's gonna make a bite attack on
Bring it, coward!
All right, then he'll make a bite attack on you, and miss.
Damn right.
Eid, your turn.
Con save as well from him, please.
Oh yes, con save. Let's go. That'll pass. Your DC is 13, 14.
Yeah, it's something around that mark, yeah.
Go ahead and
14.
confirm it for me, please.
14.
14. Then yeah, just barely. Eid, your
Oh.
turn.
I don't have silvery bobs, but I can heal my brother. I'll basically walk up to him. Now go. And send out. Oh my god, why is this just not working today? Send out a cure wounds for 9 healing. And then I'm also going to play Lucas' theme in order to help him a little bit.
In order to give him some inspiration.
Yes.
Alright then.
Yeah, I picked out themes for every one of the siblings.
At the end of your turn, he is going to take a legendary action. Now that you are within his reach,
Oh no. Should've moved.
and he's going to crack the healer across the head.
Oh,
Oh God!
bringing the crits
Um,
again.
I'm
That
dead.
was with his. That was
Hello?
with his club.
Hello, first time chatter, Tyrers, welcome. You have arrived at a mighty critical strike.
Yeah.
Very
So
incapacitated, baby.
yes, but not outright killed. As you kind of heal your brother, and as you go to turn
down.
to leave, just all you can see is club in your face and just boom, just knocked out immediately. That'll be that legendary action. Dylan, it is your turn.
Shit. What the fuck is that pronounced? Eid. Yeah, AoE. There's way too many vowels in that. Eid! Get up! We'll get another healing word there. Yeah. Healing word, 5 healing. You're up on 5 hit points. Let's go! Still standing.
All right.
Thanks, Dylan.
And yeah, let's get that on. Oh, baby. Right, yes. And he's gonna get a hammer, hopefully, to the face. 24. I'm guessing that's gonna like wallop him.
Yes, it does.
Keep the fire and the acid on him, and he
I'll
can
do the
take
best I
a
can.
nice little 12 bit of damage there. 7 bludgeoning, magical bludgeoning, 5 necrotic,
All right.
and that is turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action.
Okay.
He's going to make a claw attack on Luca.
Damn right.
That'll hit.
No, what's the number?
It's an 18.
Shield.
Oh. All right, fair enough. Goes to the lair action. He rolls back his head and releases a howl. I would like everyone to make me a wisdom save.
Oh my god. Why?
That's the bad.
Why?
That's the bad.
Why? With a +6.
Well.
I'm not doing well.
Luca, you are the only one who is not frightened right now. Everyone else is frightened.
No fear.
All right then. Thumper, you are currently under the frightened condition.
I'll try and shake it off.
You will have to do that at the end of your. Okay, so this is a lair action. You're only frightened until the next lair action, but you're frightened.
Okay.
If you have
so
a,
as
if
long
you have,
as I don't go close to him, right?
you
can't
can't
move.
you can move away from him, but you can't move closer to him. You're already within 5 feet of him though, so it doesn't really matter all too much.
Yeah.
What does matter is you're gonna have disadvantage on any attack rolls against him.
Fair.
If you have a spell like heroism, then you can tag someone else who's frightened with that spell and
Don't.
make them. Yeah. Okay.
But I do have something that might work.
Yeah, saves obviously bypasses the frightened condition because it involves a save, not an attack.
She's gonna look up at this guy and be like, "Okay, guys, I don't know how well this is gonna work, but let's hold this guy down." And she's gonna cast Hold Person.
Hold person only works on humanoids. He is not a humanoid.
Oh.
You would know that. You kind of would know that, even though you don't.
Definitely.
Yes.
Especially being the sibling of artists.
Fair enough.
I was gonna let you walk back your spell anyway, because
Okay.
spellcasters know how their spells work.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna go for. We're just gonna try and attack him with the war pick.
Go ahead. That is an 8.
An 8
An
will
8 will
miss.
miss. Alrighty then. Artist,
I
what are you
forgot
gonna do?
I could have used the bardic inspiration on that save.
Well, if you want to, you can go ahead and roll it and use it. I'll allow that.
On the wisdom save?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, and then that's a what, a D4 or a D6?
It's a D6.
13?
13? You save.
Ooh.
Okay, so that would have been the 20.
Yes, it would have been a 20 to hit. A 20 would hit.
for 7 piercing.
7. All right
I
then.
don't assume the fear is
7 damage.
concentration based, is it?
No, it is not.
Yeah.
It was part of a lair action.
Yeah, yeah. Just making
Artis, your go.
sure. And I am also
I just
frightened,
forgot I
right?
had it.
It's okay. Artis, yes, you are indeed still frightened.
Uh-huh. Am I within 30 feet of the creature?
I would say yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna guarantee the fire damage. You're gonna see the hand flip over to the nozzle and release the flamethrower as I cast Burning Hands, and I spare all my allies as the flames circle around them.
All right then. That'll
No
be
necrotic damage. That's the wrong spell. Just
yes, yes it is.
yes, it's the same bug as last time. Let me just
Ah.
roll the 3d6.
That is gonna be a fail on his end unless your DC is like an 11 for some
It's
arbitrary reason.
13.
I need to go downstairs and grab the food I
All
ordered.
right. Go ahead. Your turn's up for a little bit.
And
Is that your
turn.
turn, Artis?
Yep.
Okay, so that's that. All right, goes to Brennan. Brennan is going to kind of like move forward and go, hey, biggest dickus, fucking dickhead, little bastard, you're a bitch, and try and give a taunt. Oh, okay, all right then. I will give the announcement of if that works or not. Luca, your go.
Oh well, let's keep on trying. Go for another trip attack. 11
That'll
hits.
miss.
God damn it.
Where's our nat 20s? Oh, we have had one,
Exactly. In that case, new bonus action choices. Second wind. Oh yeah, big 4. Totally worth it.
All right then.
Was
This
that
guy.
one on the dice? Yeah.
Yes, that's a one of the dice.
This guy-
Con save.
Oh yeah, con save. Thank you for reminding me. He makes it. So, start of his turn. He looks around and he notes that really annoying hopping bastard behind him. So he is going to take that club swing and crack him in the head with it. Yep. Casual 22 damage. Next up, he's going to take a claw swing at Eid. He put her down once before. He's gonna miss. And then bite attack on well, I'll say Luca, sure.
Miss, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it misses. His shield spell's worn off. Does a 14 hit?
14 will miss.
14 will miss. All right.
Ah, you are pathetic!
Okay.
Champion
Eat.
rabbit. Bunny luchador. I love it so much.
Eid, your turn. What are you gonna do?
Yes, he's currently AFK, getting a.
Ah, yes. I will skip them for the moment. Dylan, your turn. What are you gonna do?
Swing.
All right.
Swing, batter,
believe you
batter,
have-
swing.
You have disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
16 is gonna miss. You are frightened.
Oh, it hasn't got layer action yet.
No,
Nope.
it's right after you.
16, yep, misses. I don't really have anything for the bonus action, at least just yet.
All right then.
Nope. I do have healing words, but let's just keep those because it looks like it's going to be whack attack. So
Yeah.
All right.
Whack attack protocol.
During the lair action, the effects of the howl wear off as he winds up his club and is going to make a spin attack on every creature within 5 feet of him. So this will be one universal attack. If it hits you, it hits you. And it's going to do half the normal club damage. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit everyone. And the dog.
And that'll be, let's see, 12 damage cut in half to 6. So it is 6 damage to everyone around it.
Ow.
Which is going to immediately down Eid and Thumper.
It shouldn't be at 5 feet range.
Oh wait.
It's got 10-foot reach.
Shield.
It's a 23 to hit.
She's been described as being in reach before.
Yeah, but Shed just said in 5 feet range of the creature. That's why I'm saying.
I will give Eid a high or low whenever they get.
Like, reasonably, Lucha would be 5 feet, and then why would they have a reason to not go 10 feet from the creature to perform?
All right, fair enough. Anyway,
Yeah,
regardless
no.
of all that, 6 damage to Thumper at the very least. And also to Brennan, he's within 5 feet. Low damage roll. How sad. Anyway, regardless of all that, it's a 23 to hit Thumper. I'm not sure Shield will be able to save you from that.
Fair enough. Well, I have an AC of 14.
14 plus 5 is 19.
Fair enough. Never mind then.
All right, Thumper, make a death saving throw. That is a success. At the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action. And he's going to make an attack on you, Thumper.
Oh no. Okay. He's trying to kill me, guys!
Oh my god. That's a
Thumper's
natural 20.
dead.
It's a
Thumper's
claw attack.
It's
It's a claw attack.
It's 2 failed death saves, but if the damage is enough, is over 23, you insta die.
That's
Thumper's
exactly
dead.
20. That's
it-
exactly 23. Holy
If it's
fuck.
exactly 23, it's insta death.
And yep. God damn it! Can
So,
I tell Yezi when she gets back?
so,
We lost as a group. We're out.
so, this guy winds up
Hold on,
his
let's
claws.
wait for Yezi to get back.
Yeah, because yes, he could have healed Thumper.
Yeah, yes, he could have healed Thumper, like, you know.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
so let's
I-
wait and see what.
Their turn was Eid went before the lair action happened, and the lair action was what
Okay.
put everyone down.
Yeah, so healing word would
I-
heal Thumper enough so it wouldn't be insta death.
May not
Um,
have dropped him.
It was.
It is
yeah,
what it is, you
It
guys.
could have. It
I
could have.
mean,
It could have. It could have.
Let's wait and
It
see what
would have.
she's gonna want to do.
But
though.
no, it is look,
Alright.
it is what it is. Just try not.
Yeah.
Let's just sort of like roll back on this sort of retroacting.
Off the pitch.
It's fine.
Look for a new
It's
character.
fine, you've been teleported back to the
Uh,
entrance.
Yeah, keep in mind, Thumper, you're not dead. You
fair
just. Yeah. Your character is not erased. You didn't fucking die here immediately.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where as
Yeah, 'cause
as
you got
he
the-
winds up with his blow and kind of like shoots it down and kind of like goes to impale your chest, you blink and you're just not there anymore.
Okay.
You find yourself inside a medical tent with with you're still unconscious,
Yeah.
but you are currently being tended to. You're stabilized pretty
Yeah.
much. And as Thumper vanishes, this guy looks at the spot where they were, and then grunts. Well, that's that.
Do you want me to remove her token?
You don't need to remove her token. I'm just gonna pull her down over here.
Yeah, I was just gonna put her in the
and
not
move
here
her
today
from
box for now.
initiative. Yep. And Artis, this guy appears to be standing down unless you want to continue.
Second level burning hands. I'm angry.
Sure thing. All right then. Dex
But
save
I
from him.
still want to be the one to tell Yazzie that Thumper died.
Like you can kind of see
Yeah.
artist tilting his head down, looking upwards at the guy, and according to my calculation, that was a mistake.
All right then. So that is.
Somebody just tried to drop a healing aid to save Thumper.
Oh damn!
You
thank
know- You know what? I will say it is not too late to drop a healing aid to rescue Thumper.
Hey,
So, exclamation mark aid in chat.
Let
Bot
me
command.
add you back.
thank
And
you,
let me put this
Iggy.
at
You
16.
absolute mad lad.
That's right.
We will see how much HP you
Woo,
get back.
14.
You get 14. All right, so you get 14 back. You immediately take 23 and are put right back down.
So I still
But you're not dead.
take
Yes.
two failed
You're-
deaths.
you're
no,
down with
no, you
zero
don't
death
take
saves.
any fails. You're just
Okay.
back at 0 again.
Okay.
Artist, what are you doing? Oh yeah, burning hands. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, you saw him try and dead check your sibling.
Your smallest sibling.
All right then. He manages to make the save. And he eats half of that, so it's 7 fire damage.
Actually, there is a reroll amongst those dice as well because one of them is a 2, so it's 2 more damage.
All right, so it is 1 more damage because
Yeah.
of the half.
Mhm.
Oh, I love all these emotes I have. They're so cute.
All right. So, with that, Artis, at the end of your turn, because this man is a fucking dick, he's gonna grin at you.
Is he gonna?
He's gonna
death
make-
check her again?
He's gonna dead check her again. Sorry, Artis, you were trying to say?
Yeah, I was gonna add that that's not the end of my turn because I move
Oh,
a bit
sure.
further away as a movement, as I'm not afraid by this time, but that will change.
Shad, just as a thought, just
Yes?
more or less for a couple of reasons, really. I've been thinking about this a while, and I just remembered that I've been thinking about this a while, and I've more or less kind of decided, and I'm pretty sure it's not for bias reasons, even though it's going to seem that way.
Okay.
I want to enable the players themselves to use their chat points, and hear me out now. So first of all, the healing aid, all that, it's all restricted, so it's once per member per stream. Like the encounter begins is once per stream. We're collecting a shit ton of points. It's also kind of like the hype train kind of thing where we're spending points. Remove dick. What do you mean, Ouija? Remove dick. But thanks for the inspiration.
All right then.
But it's like kind of like the hype
okay.
train thing where you can see us spending and things like that. It also gives us a little bit of a safety net as well if you accidentally roll a couple of nat 20s on like fucking death checks.
All right then. I mean, that's fine if you want to do that. It's all good. Anyway, dead check. Jesus!
Come on, roll the turbo murder. Do it again.
Hey, it's 21 this time. It's not an insta kill.
Yeah, but that's still 2 failed death saves.
It's 2 fails. That is that. Brennan is going to move up, and he's going to use Spare the Dying on Thumper to reset their saving throws and stabilize them before kind of like tossing them out of the way towards Artis as they kind of like flop along the ground. Hey, you dickless! That you can't kill me! As he just kind of like, just wobbles a bit in his bloodied
I
state.
feel like in his head he's like, keep. Gotta save Dane.
And we've got another heal.
Yes!
From Taffy. All right then. So healing aid target.
Top of the
wait,
turn order,
also-
as it says. Also, these should be at the top of the turn order.
Okay then. All right.
And
I
if he's out of
will-
turn, can you make me another con save, please? He is going to fail one of these. Of the, I remember.
It's not his turn yet.
Has he had a turn since?
No, these have been
We're
legendary
getting
actions.
close. We're getting close.
Oh, wow.
But he has a lot of legendary actions.
Anyway, so that is that. That is that. Healing aid
think
target
he sees
on.
those Thumper's a threat.
Okay, so the yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, one for Luca too. All right then. So that is that.
So-
Luca, what are you gonna do, buddy?
Punch! Does a 15
That'll
hit?
miss.
God damn it! I can't make a bonus action if I don't hit them, so that's me done.
All right
And
then.
that's the top of the turn order.
Not yet. He's gonna take a legendary action here, and he's gonna make a claw attack on Brennan over there, and miss.
As I said, it's top of the turn order.
All right, top of the turn order. Roll your heals.
Okie dokie. Yeah, if you want to get the stuff in now, now's the time to spend. Oh, Vic has got one in. Who's that? You go first then, Vic. What's that going on?
Luca.
It's Luca.
Okie dokie.
So Luca is back to full.
I am restored!
And 14 again. That'll be on Thumper.
All right, Thumper, you're back up with 14.
Yes, he
Eve.
Yes.
Just in time. Yes.
Thumper's almost died twice.
Oh God.
Where have you been?
Yeah.
Getting my food, but having to take the wig and the ears off because I'm not going downstairs looking like this.
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Weak. Not,
At the
yes,
start
that's
of-
not commitment.
But yeah, he.
At the.
So, Chad's tried to death check me twice already. Somebody came in with a healing aid, saved me, I went down, he got another crit, 2 more death saving throws, and then Brennan uses Spare the Dying on Thumper, throws
And
her to
tossed him.
Artemis, and then yeeted her, and then, yeah. So, Thumper's beaten, bruised, and battered all over the place.
All right,
Thumper.
As it goes to this guy's turn, you see him just kind of like take a bit of a breath as
What's
his
the matter,
wounds
big guy?
knit
Yeah.
and heal
Oh.
back together.
Fuck.
Didn't you take fire damage?
He has.
And he is going to look a bit infuriated.
Aw, what's the matter? Can't keep me down? Boo-hoo.
He is going to put both hands on his club. And he's going to reckless attack.
Okay.
Luca, you're up first.
Bring it, coward!
That is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And because he's two-handing, he gets an additional effect. 17 points of bludgeoning damage as he cracks you over the head with it.
And
And then he winds up for a second swing with it. Another 20 to hit. And 26 more points of damage as he throws you to the ground.
Found out.
Eid, since you did not get your last turn, you may take your turn now and then take your turn again.
Get
Double
our brother
turn.
back up.
So I'm not gonna metagame and be like, oh, Lucas down, let me quickly heal him. No. That's
How's
dumb.
that? How is that metagaming?
Because
Because
I've
that-
technically taken 2, but my last
This-
turn
this-
also
this-
been-
This you
Yeah.
did just
Sorry,
basically
you can get your brother out.
you just kind of like super hasted right now. Just
Yes, no. Second turn I will get Luca up. Don't worry, but not on the first because I don't like that. I will, however, use a second level cure wounds on myself because, well, we might as well get ready to not die as much. I say as I roll terribly. Oh wait. There we go. Fix it.
Alright.
And we give a bardic to Artis.
Okay, then.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's another bardic down. And then, turn 2, I will healing words.
Alright, then.
Luca, and I'll do a second level healing word as well.
Alright, then.
There you go. My
With-
rolls aren't going amazingly, but
Alright, then. A healing to Luca.
8 healing to Luca. And I'll save my last bardic until later. Yeah, that's me, Dad.
Alright, at the end of your turn, he's gonna take a legendary action. You see him kind of like slowly lower himself down. You see his legs begin to bulge with muscles as he then launches himself through the air and at you, Artis. That is going to provoke no attacks opportunity. And he's gonna make this attack with advantage. 26 on you, Artis.
Oh,
As
somebody
he
redeemed
springs.
a godly smite.
Yeah, top of the round. I'll let that.
Okay.
Top of the round, I'll have that take effect.
Yeah, so at the top of the round, then it gives Chad a
Okay.
chance to just like not having to sort of break away for he's doing it at the top of the round. He can then
Fair
check
enough.
the requests and go through them all.
Okay.
So it'll
So,
happen when he commands it.
Yes. So with that, Artist, does a 26 hit you?
Really?
15 points of bludgeoning damage as he slams that club into you. And then it will go to Dylan's turn.
We're still in this. How's he looking?
He's
Yeah.
looking maybe bloodied. It's hard to tell.
Right. We're still good. Come on. Keep the fire going. Keep the acid going. We can do this.
Trying.
I don't have anything else as a bonus action other than my healing word, do I? Protection from good and evil, that's an action anyway. No, nothing. Alright. I realized I got Find Familiar. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit.
And, ooh, tasty damage.
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage then. Yeah, keep the healing words for... No, I'm going to drop a second level healing word because I don't really have any good second level spells anyway. We may as well keep on top of this because of the one-shots. So that is 10 points of healing to Artis. Since he's the boy, we really don't want to be skipping his turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action and slice at Artis with his claws at a 24 to hit.
24, Jesus fucking Christ.
15 points of damage.
Okay.
Artist is down.
That is not good for the team.
I know.
All right.
Okay.
As a lair action, this man lifts up his leg and slams it back into the ground. Strength saves, everyone.
Save. Okay.
I will not roll your strength save.
How dare you? Success. Success, success.
Blah. Damn it.
Fail. Dylan, you get knocked prone.
Oh,
Everyone else is
I
not
keep forgetting to add my proficiency bonus to my initiative.
meh. It wouldn't have mattered too much.
No, we've
here.
already done this, Lotus.
Oh,
We manually put it into the formula for
Right.
initiative.
right.
Thumper. Thumper, it is your
Yeah.
turn. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, she's not too happy with this guy. As she's gonna form a greenish purple swirling orb in her hand. She's gonna chuck it up and batter up with her war pick as she's grand slamming her chromatic orb in this guy's face.
All right, go ahead and roll
with
the hit.
acid.
That's gonna.
All right,
22 to
22
hit?
hits. Yeah, it hits.
For you know what, we're gonna get cheeky. How many more spell slots do I have of higher quality?
You should be declaring it before rolling the attack, however.
Oh no, because it has me choose what level I want to submit it at.
Yeah, that's just the way the
When I-
macros is set up. That's just how
when
the
I
macro.
do the damage.
That no.
Oh.
That. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's just
Oh.
that's just how Roll20's macros
Sure, no.
unfolds, but that's not.
It's
I'll
fine.
pop a
It's fine.
second level chromatic orb then.
All right then, second level chromatic orb. Okay,
more damage.
it's
11
11
acid.
damage. 11 is 11 is 11
11.
is okay. As your chromatic orb kind of like flies through the air and just like splatters against his backside, he just kind of like he kind of staggers a bit. Just is that your turn? Also, very minor side. Could you re-roll chromatic orb for me, the attack roll?
Oh. Yeah. You mean this one?
Yeah, 22 still hits.
Okay.
All right then. Artist, you are down at death's door. Roll me a death saving throw.
Oh my god, I thought it would be a charisma save. Also, Yassi, what you missed when you were AFK is we talked about the rules and how PC players get to do chat interactions as well now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, did he
That's a
take
fail.
the smite damage at the top of the round?
It's not been the top of the round yet.
No, top of the round is
Alright,
top of the
then-
round is the other red circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Over the round
that
is
was
not my
just,
turn.
Yeah, no, I keep getting mixed up myself.
Yeah.
So,
that's a fail.
artist, that is a fail. You see, you guys see Brennan kind of like sprint over, slide, and he pulls forth from within his chest a mote of teal pink magic as he overlays it across you, artist, and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds. Oh!
For
6 hit
plus
points
one,
back to you.
One is modifier +1.
It's 6 hit points back to you. There you
Thank
go.
you.
There you go, buddy.
I am, but my turn is already passed, so no fire this time.
I mean, he took acid.
That's
He's then gonna point up to this guy and just go, "You still haven't tried to kill me yet, you little bastard. You're a real fucking piece of work. You know that." Luca, your turn.
One of these days, one of these punches will land.
Yay!
21 will hit.
Alright.
Body punch.
Trip attack. Let's go.
Trip attack.
Oh.
All right.
DC 14. While you pro.
DC 14. I believe I rolled the same number the last time. That's a success.
God damn it! But this
Jeez.
means I could do my bonus action to grapple.
Yes, you can. That is-
So it plus superiority.
All right.
24.
24. That is gonna meet. So go ahead and roll it again.
No, if it's meat, you win. Defender wins.
Not on
no,
skill
it-
checks.
Yeah,
No one's
basically
got
in a contended roll, it concludes as it started. So, in the case of a grapple, you try to grapple him, and he meets. Well, he wasn't grappled before you tried to grapple him, so he's not grappled now. So this is just this is the nuance when it comes to like insight versus deception.
All right.
So like, if the deception wins, you're no longer suspicious. You believe them, kind of, or around that mark. If the insight
Alright, then.
wins, you determine they're full of shit. If it meets the same, you stay suspicious, but you don't
All right
know.
then. So that's a failure on that grapple, I guess. Top of the round. Roll the smite.
Yes. Also, con save from. Oh, that's next up. What am I talking about? Yeah, I keep getting those circles mixed up. There we go.
Failed.
Smite! 14 damage.
All right.
As
Nice.
bolt as it's getting a bit sort of cloudy in here. A bolt of lightning somehow gets through whatever kind of abjuration magic they've got on this hedge maze. Fucking zap.
All right then. He looks at how there are multiple people still alive, and they should be dead or dying.
He is with a club. He's literally playing fucking whack-a-mole.
Yep.
And he decides that this ain't kosher. He is going to turn, and he is going to who should he waylay on? Because he's gonna make all 3 attacks on the same person.
Oh.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Oh, he failed that.
I'm gonna
He failed the save, yeah.
Oh yeah, he failed his save. I gave him
Alright,
14
4
points of
necrotic.
damage. Oh, sorry. I thought there was a save versus the godly smite.
No. He gets the godly smite. He
Okay.
makes a con save at the start of his turn for 4 points of necrotic damage. Halo of spores.
I don't think he's within 5 feet of you anymore
How is he not within 5 feet?
because he jumped over to where Artis was.
And after that was Dylan's turn where he came wailing since then.
Yes.
So Dylan should be there.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You're
Yeah.
right about that.
My turn's after this.
Okay then. I thought he used that on a different turn. Never mind. So looking at all these people, I'm gonna random roll for the people around him. There are 4 people around him. Okay. Brennan's gonna be eating 3 attacks. And the first one's a critical hit.
He's still going reckless, is he?
Yes.
Who's this one on?
It's on Brennan.
No.
That is
Okay.
41 points of damage.
Jesus.
This guy lifts up this club and he brings it down on Brennan. And there's a moment where he's like, ah, shit. And he's immediately flattened. And before the blow can finish through with that sickening crunch, he's gone.
Oh.
And with that guy instantly killed, quotation marks, he is then going to take his second club swing on you, Luca. Still reckless. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
25 points of damage.
I am down.
And with that, E, it is your turn. Yesy? It's your turn, dearie.
I had muted myself because I was eating.
It happens.
Well, I don't want my brother to die, so I guess we will healing word them, buddy.
5 hit points back. Alright.
That's
Milieu.
enough.
Okay, let's see. Because that means I still have my action. And are we allowing the 1 spell slot 1 cantrip thing?
That was always allowed.
Yeah, that's raw.
Oh. Well, I basically go to the troll and be like, "You're such a weak bastard for harming an innocent bunny.
All right, he fails.
Get hit.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to take a legendary action. And your disadvantage will cancel out his advantage as he brings up his claws and makes an attack on Luca.
Disadvantage.
I know. Advantage
It's
cancels
reckless.
out disadvantage.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, yeah.
He's going reckless.
Yeah, 19 will hit.
All right. Then that is going to be another down bunny because his minimum isn't up to put you down.
Let.
And he didn't roll a crit, so it's not like he can instantly kill you. Dylan.
Let's get our boy back up. Luca, come on. Keep going. We're gonna get a. Do the first level for now. Look, 8. Ooh, big first level. Up on 8,
All right, 8 hit points.
and then. Backross, click. Let's go. Armor, smash. 22,
22 hits.
and that's gonna be 12.
12.
Magical bludgeoning, necrotic, 50-50.
Alright then. He is bound and determined. At the end of your turn, he's going to take another legendary action on Luca. That is a critical hit.
You in those goddamn 20s.
Yeah, come on.
24 points of damage. You're down, but not out. He is then going to go to his lair action, lift his head back, and howl once more. Wisdom saving throws from everyone, please. Except
need
for
to
you,
make a-
Luca.
Because you're
You
dead.
don't
Oh,
have
to
to because you're incapacitated.
13?
17.
15.
Pass. All 4
Sweet.
pass.
Alright.
Okay.
Not going for this bullshit anymore.
Okay.
And since it's his turn,
It's not his turn. That was a lair action.
That was Lair.
I thought
I-
the Lair
I
would be
think
the
for
top of the turn
Lair
order.
actions,
That's
it
what
would be
keeps
another color.
fucking me up. You think
No,
Lair
Lair
is always the
always-
top?
Lads are always 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thumper, please, by all
Usually
means.
they are. Yeah.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Now, you've pissed me off, buddy.
Bunny, you mean?
As she is gonna go in, jump up right into his face, and launch her last second level chromatic orb of fire this time.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Come on, Dice Gods.
Come on. Alright. Nice.
23?
Would you go ahead and roll the hit again?
Sure. 25.
All right, 25 hits.
Wait, why?
Twen-
I'm confused. Why am I rolling twice?
Because he's reckless.
Right.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Crit
That's-
vision.
Meh.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ooh!
19 points
All
of
fire
damage. All right. He's looking pretty rough right about now, but as you launch this chromatic orb into his face, he just grins.
Bring it, ugly.
No. And he's gonna lift his claws up and stab them into Luca, giving him 2 death saving throw fail.
You technically have to roll to hit.
It's a 17 plus whatever his
Okay, yeah,
modifier is
that'll
he
hit.
hits you. Artis, it is your turn.
Oh, Thumper hit with some fire,
Yeah.
Yep.
and that's very good. That frees me up for another.
Yeah,
not
I've hit him with acid and fire so
Mhm.
far.
another that frees me up to another evocation spell that I haven't used yet, and could be coming in clutch right now.
Oh, what's that?
So, you see Artis kind of like bending his knees and reaches down, and on his ankles he twists some kind of I'm forgetting words. The twisty thing.
Twisty thing.
A
Yeah, and
valve?
with that, small vibrations start to grow larger and larger, and eventually erupting towards towards the directions all around that is not his allies, because they get saved because it's evocation. Thunder
Mhm.
wave.
Thunderwave? Oh boy. He gets to make a con save. He's kind of okay at those. He makes it. 4
Damn it.
damage.
Okay, so I can't push him away.
Sadly not.
Well, in that case, that's it for me for this turn. Oh, actually, yeah, that's it. Okay.
Okay. Luca,
Yep.
Just
roll a
don't
death saving
die.
throw.
Okay. Let's die.
Yes.
I'm not
You
dead.
you pass.
Nice.
And at the start of your turn, at the start of his turn, you get healed again. Roll the healing, please.
18.
Okay, good job, good job.
All right.
You're welcome, Matthew.
Hello.
18 healing as he sees this fucking rabbit get back up again.
I get knocked down.
Knock
I
it
get
up
back
again.
And
You're
with
never
that,
gonna keep me down.
you see him actually begin to fleck at the mouth and foam as his eyes roll back into his head and he begins to go into a rage.
Get good.
As part of that bonus action he spent to rage, he is going to make a attack, reckless, at you, Luca.
God
You can't hit me.
That is gonna hit.
You can't hit me.
It's 25 damage or
I'm back
27
down.
damage. He's then going to swing on Thumper because he's enraged.
Yep.
That is a 18 to hit Thumper.
That'll hit.
All right. For a grand slam of 14 damage and knocking you down. Actually, wait. Sorry, that's actually It's actually
Oh wait,
16
okay.
damage.
How,
Forgot his damage.
shield.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Shield would work.
So I am still up.
All right. Second swing.
What's up?
20.
That'll hit.
All right. That is 25 points of damage as I add his rage damage bonus. Back down again.
Yep.
Ah, yes. Eid. You have a choice.
How does the troll look?
Him? He looks really fucked up.
Okay. So it might be best. He keeps knocking us down. The healing cannot combat this. I think it is currently best to use my last spell slot on a dissonant whispers and try to get him to leave.
All right.
Please.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yep. As you cast your dissonant whispers, you see his eyes that are all like red and angered and enraged. His roaring huffs and you see him slowly slow down, and then his eyes roll further into his head as they close, and he just, boom, collapses.
Peaceful Bunny did the final final damage.
You had distant
however-
this entire time. Do you realize the amount of
he-
attacks of opportunity you could have generated with that? God.
They used
You
it.
keep
They used
forgetting
it once before.
Yeah.
Everybody was keep getting down.
Yep.
Anyway, we're not out of initiative order yet. Dylan, you still have a thing.
I still have a thing.
Yeah, there are 2 people still dying on you.
We gotta heal.
Please save us.
Yeah. Who's been death checked?
No one's been death checked currently.
Oh, that's handy.
They were gonna be.
Let's pop this on the thumperers. So 10 for thumpers.
All right.
And I don't really have just action.
You have an action. You could use an action to stabilize.
I could use an action to stabilize. I will attempt to stabilize. I'm
Roll
not the best
medicine.
at medicine, but yep, that's not happening.
Thumper,
I'm not very
Thumper,
good at
you're
this.
awake.
Before you rolled, I was gonna suggest to hold an action to give advantage on the medicine check.
Ah, no, just fucking heal. Let's get him up.
It's all
So
good.
wait, who else are we? What else are we fighting?
Lucha is
Luca.
still down.
Nothing.
Is
Okay.
down.
We're doing this
So-
in the third order
Fighting
because
the
you never
six.
know.
All right, Thumper will try and stabilize her brother.
All right. Roll medicine.
18.
All right.
How to do it.
Stabilized.
You see,
What's
Artis
that?
was also running to Luca to try to stabilize.
It's okay, I got him.
Good job, good job. Well, this was one glorious loss of the challenge.
Get
Lucha,
up, you big lummox.
No, we
Luca!
did lose the challenge. Brennan
Luca,
is the...
Thumper.
No, he doesn't want to wake up.
I'm stable at 0 hit points. I will be awake in an hour unless someone actually heals me.
Fair.
You will actually be awake in 2 hours. It's 1d4 hours.
Thumper, Thumper.
No, I'll be awake now
What?
for 70
I
points.
killed him.
Luca,
I
wake up, come on.
saw- Well,
Ugh.
that's okay.
No, you didn't see. You were down. You were unconscious.
I reckon we shall continue towards the goal so we can embrace the results.
Yes.
And I'll grab...
We should go meet back up with Brennan too.
I'll start to grab up the unconscious Luca, and then Dylan heals, and I assume Luca just jumps out of the robotic hands.
Yes. I'm jumping over the body because I won. I single-handedly won the greatest fight of all time.
Luca, I killed him.
Yes, yes, I killed him!
No. Oh, we all did together, but I did the final blow. so to
Yes,
say.
I did the final blow!
You've got to remember he's an idiot.
I think
It's just,
he
why
also
can he
hit,
never appreciate our wins?
he also hit his head very hard, but
That is true.
you were doing very well during this combat. Also, all the healing you've been doing was very, very useful.
Yes, I am exhausted, but I'm glad it was useful.
Yes. Let's go. And Art starts to move out of at the gates of the maze.
Yep.
Well, as you guys kind of like actually look around, you see the 2 displacer beasts and the 2 direwolves kind of like off to either side of the area, waiting on something.
I give the
as,
displacer beast a look, it knows what's coming.
Well,
as
Yep. Sorry.
as you feel an ominous presence as the man stands back up again.
Run. Our objective is to get out, not to kill this
He
guy. Run.
he stands up Undertaker style, just whoomp, and then foot stand, and he
So-
just looks at each of you. He's no longer enraged.
You lost fair and square, buddy.
I kinda hold out one of my arms. ready
Yes,
to
I'm
attack.
kind of with.
Just-
I'm kind of with the
No.
artist on this one. Let's get the fuck out of here.
That's maybe he's not looking as angry anymore.
Just run, please.
Yeah, I'm like Dylan's already moving if no one else is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alex is
so-
gonna stick back for a second to see if the
But punch
if
big
the troll,
guy!
is going
Nope,
to
nope.
pursue
Come on,
us.
Luca.
No, I'm
No.
also standing and waiting to see if he does something. As soon as he
Guys.
takes a step towards us, I'm running. But
All right. So, everyone else is kind of like running. Yeah, see, you actually get to see this as he stands up and just kind of like puts his club back over his shoulder and just slowly lets himself begin to heal as he moves over to one of his hounds, gives them a pet behind the ears.
Okay, let's move.
He doesn't seem to be upset.
goodbye,
You
was a good
guys.
fight. Run, run, run.
As,
just so the others know, because the siblings would know this artist does this.
Yeah.
I was waiting back because if I see him pursuing us at the moment he's in range, I cast rhymes that called prisoner shit. Rhymes
The binding ice?
and run. Yeah,
The thing
The
that
Binding
requires
of
con
Isaac.
saves.
yeah, that's the tactic. Well, it's still better than catching all of us. So,
Anyway, it doesn't exactly matter. He does not look as if he is giving pursuit. It's
Yeah.
one of those things of like the second that Brennan went down, he was ready to kind of just like
it
you
was
know
over.
let things be, but you guys continued to attack him.
No,
kind of thing.
after Brennan went down, he immediately used legendary action to stab another one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember now. It's because
He was raging.
Thumper went
yeah.
down.
He can't control his emotions.
Anyway, so you guys continue to run through the maze, and you exit this room, and you enter another room that was kind of like behind the area. It is a square dead end kind of area with like a big trophy in the center of it.
Quick
Guys,
something.
we got to the middle.
Quick something.
But-
before we reach the new area, as we kind of stuck back, I go up next to it, and at the end where we see the evaluation. Come with me, please. I think I might going to need your silver tongue.
What?
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
I immediately run in and grab the trophy because I'm the champion.
All right. You grab the trophy. There is a hum of magical energy, and well, Luca's gone.
Yep.
The
Just
trophy's still
gone.
there.
Yep.
Good.
Me next?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a port
Trophy.
key.
Yeah.
A
Pretty
ski?
In
No,
other words, it'll teleport us out.
No,
So,
no,
yeah.
that thing goes with you. It's not. It's different.
So yeah,
and
she'll grab the trophy.
all right, and Thumper's gone.
And so do the rest of us, I assume.
Yeah.
Sure. One by one, you each grab the trophy and vanish. And as you all appear in a medical tent, there's a rush and a flurry of activity around you as you find yourselves kind of like quickly seated down into various little beds to be tended to, and kind of like ran over with a couple of curative spells. You see that there are a lot of people in these tents. You see some people having vines removed from their interiors. You see some people with like black charring all over them. You see a couple other people with like broken limbs and just really, really hard, really heavy injuries. And The bed you guys find yourselves next to is Brennan in a full body cast.
Ow.
I give him a nod, like an acknowledgement.
I give him a hearty slap on the back.
You can't reach his back. He's on his back in his full body cast. You can hit his belly.
Yes.
Luca!
Stab that.
Well done, tiny man.
That's the bones. That's the bones. Oh.
I'm so
Just
sorry.
gonna- Thumper's just gonna sit down and just gently start petting him.
Okay, that feels nice at the very least.
You did good. Thank you.
If it makes you feel any better, my sister was the one that took the finishing blow on that big galoot.
Ah, good. Wonderful. Congratulations.
I don't like fighting very much.
You'll have to apologize. About me not being very enthused right now. I'm in a lot of
Oh,
pain.
you're fine.
I got crushed.
Yeah.
It looked very bad.
It's understandable. You made Baxton do that.
Eh. Some might say that it was a very critical hit that I took. Oh,
Hey,
God, it
I
hurts
took
to
quite
laugh.
a few too.
I wanna look for like a nurse that's there.
Sure, you may certainly do so. You kind of like look around. There is a rabbit folk nurse that's kind of like currently hopping between beds and like giving people potions and treatments. They are they're like a Redford rabbit folk with green eyes, and you see them kind of like with a cigarette in their mouth, just kind of like puffing away a little bit in the middle of this medical tent. Just like, you'll be fine. Here, take this, drink that. All right, cool, you're fine. Hops to the next person.
I'm sorry, miss. I don't want to keep you up for long. Is there anyone around in the close vicinity I can get information from? Official for the test, I mean.
And official for the test.
Yes.
They'll be here soon. Take a seat. They kind of like give you a once over, and they pull out a small vial and hand it to you. Drink this.
I grab the vial and I give it to it instead. I am a machine, I do not fear it. But thank you.
No, you don't understand. That's for you specifically. I'm gonna give prescriptions to everyone else. Now,
I understand.
sit down.
Drink it. And
Yeah.
sit down.
Sit down. Drink your medicine. You'll be fine.
Thank you.
Go ahead and give yourself a full heal.
Yay.
Thumper
each of
is
you.
just gonna kind of stay next to. she ain't moving much, so.
I'm gonna make sure Luca doesn't do anything else stupid.
She's this woman kind of like hands each of you a potion. Each of them is different colored, different textured, and upon drinking them, let's see. Dylan, you kind of like cough up some weird spore pods that were kind of like in your lungs, just natively. Alongside being fully healed. A few of those spider bites kind of like leach out any excess venom that was inside of them before knitting themselves over and healing. And Brennan gets like the biggest potion. This should help your bones regenerate. It'll take roughly about a minute per bone. So
That's
anywhere
lots of
between 12 to 32-ish hours until you're like able to walk around again. Gee, thanks, Doc.
Before I forget, Brennan, I do have a reward for you.
Oh, what's that?
She's just gonna give him a little kiss on the cheek.
You see.
Thanks for helping us back there.
You
I
see
do
this man
recommend-
go from like you see him go from like calm and cool to like flustered and blushing, and he's like he's like trying to move in his cast, but he can't, and he's just like, oh god, that's so sweet, but I'm also in pain. Yeah, it's nothing of it, nothing of it at all. I was just doing my thing. Yeah.
Brennan, I
And you
do
wanted to say?
recognize your effort. You were going a great distance. I know you were kind of compelled to by the rules, but I still nonetheless appreciate it. You have quite redeemed yourself. Your manners might need to have taken a greater look at still, but it is a very good start. I wouldn't mind having you on our team if it comes to that. Most likely it won't, but a gesture.
Oh, well, that's so nice of you, Otis. Personally speaking, I just don't like seeing people die. I've seen enough of that already. He kind of
Yeah,
looks a bit off to the side.
I wish you didn't like people get stolen from either, but we'll work on that.
Hey, look. Led me to you guys, didn't it? I think I'm gonna
Rest up.
pass out now.
Rest up.
I'm gonna pass out now. Asleep. Slowly keels over.
I think he liked his
And-
reward. What do you guys think?
Ugh, stop that.
What? Just because I'm better with the voice than you doesn't mean you need to be all sour about it.
Not sour about it. You're not better with them. I'm just not putting in any effort.
I really
Uh-huh.
don't understand your obsession with flash contact being applicable as a reward.
Of course you wouldn't.
You're so Robotronic, brother. Anyway, so yes. As each of you slowly drink your potions and kind of like recover a little bit, after around, I want to say 5-ish hours, Brendan does reawaken by this point in time. You see his fingers are flexing a little bit more inside their cast than they were earlier. And and you see Rooster making his way through the tent and kind of just like looking at each person. He is walking through with an aide that appears to be this little rabbit-filled girl with like this oversized hat and this kind of like white fur with like gold streak patterns along it. And she's just kind of like, okay, and she's just very nervously handing out pieces of paper to different people along their beds and in their positions. Making his way through, a few people are kind of just like, "Hey, did I pass?" And he's like, "Ha ha, no." Before just moving along. And around the point in time in which he arrives at where you guys are, roughly, he takes a look at your casted up friend, then at you guys, and he's like, okay, so you guys are the ones who took down the warden, eh?
The troll? Yes, sir.
That's us.
Not in
Yeah,
time.
I am the strongest one.
Luca,
It's
we
like
were
looking
all
on the back of his
strong.
head.
It wasn't easy.
Don't mind him.
Of course, it's not meant to be easy. That guy's
realized-
pretty big bastard.
I realized we failed to finish him in time. And kinda looks at Brennan.
Oh yeah, you failed to finish him in time. But you know what? Teamwork. It does make the dream work. And for that, he kind of like snaps his fingers a couple times, and his aide just kind of like slips forward, kind of like stumbles forward and just like, and just hands each of you guys a piece of paper, laying Brennan's over his chest.
I'll hold his up for him.
The 6 of you pass.
We passed?
Yes.
Didn't it
You
seem
not
like...
only
Sorry.
you not only took the route of most resistance, you managed to beat the warden, and the one of you who died, he puts in quotation marks, died in service of the whole of the collective.
Dylan, it seems you were correct. The test was indeed for making the right decision instead of winning, so to say.
Oh yeah. They wanted to see what teamwork we could pull off.
Hmm.
Because without a proper functioning team, death is inevitable.
Yeah.
This is true.
If I may ask a question, were we the only team who recognized the opportunity to take a rest, if needed?
You were the only ones who tried. A few others tried, but the warden got to them first.
If you remember, that's what the Displacer Beast was telling us.
Above game, yes, I remember. I just wanted them to say that we were better.
I know.
Thank you for indulging my curiosity.
It's a good job that we had that rest. I don't know if we would have fared so well if we went straight in.
No, you wouldn't have. But at the same time, you also likely wouldn't have encountered the warden. He would have been out hunting the other people. But still, credit where credit is due. You took down the warden, you beat the maze, and your teamwork could use a little bit more work here and there. He narrows his eyes towards Brennan, who kind of just like, ugh.
Well, we did meet him the first time today.
Oh,
Yeah.
He just looks at Luca.
Yeah, but certain people with their capabilities should recognize the capabilities of the teamwork and of their team and try and aid in those. Instead of, I don't know, kicking people away from the people they're trying to grab a hold of and hang on to, they should maybe, I don't know, kick them towards them. just a thought, food for thought.
Yeah.
He shrugs. Then again, I can also see he was trying to be of aid, considering how dangerous some of those creatures are. Assassin vines are nothing to be fucked with.
And then there was that fan thing that we kicked. Its butt.
Yeah.
Do the hunters get access to certain libraries? I was quite surprised by my lack of knowledge regarding vines not being very well affected by fire. I would gladly search up on different creatures for this matter.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we have access to libraries, but you're not a hunter yet. You got still one more examination to go through. But hey, keep up the good work.
Excuse my enthusiasm, that is correct, yes.
It's all good, one way or the other. And with that, unless you guys have anything else you'd like to say or do to Rooster, he is going to make his way past you guys and continue to divvy out the results to everyone.
I think we're good.
All right. Making his way past, he just continues to divvy out results. A lot of people seem to be very disappointed with them. It seems as if not a lot of people who are inside this medical tent either realized what was happening or then they didn't pass. But with that, you guys are free to talk amongst yourselves if you so desire. Also, your results are in. It's basically like you killed an assassin vine, you killed a mimic, you killed the warden, or you defeated the warden. You didn't kill him. You defeated a displacer beast. You defeated a spider horde. And what else? did you? Oh yeah, no, you cleared out a spider nest specifically, which is like you see there's a lot of big buku points on there for all those different tasks that you guys
Yeah.
accomplished, and then there was of course the death
We
fan.
saved the kobold too.
Yeah, you also and also says that you rescued 2 different hunters on
Yeah.
your way through. Aside from that, you guys are free to talk amongst yourselves. Role play a little.
So, Dylan,
Yes.
I recall something. You said you weren't aware of any energy surrounding you.
Well, I know I'm capable of magic. I just don't know how it works, really.
Your abilities seem quite extraordinary to me. There are great potential in them. May I make some knowledge checks regarding how Dylan's magic could work from what I've seen?
I would say you may roll Arcana with disadvantage because your class is Wizard.
Let's see.
An 11.
The disadvantage.
Um,
Mhm.
it is his magic is weird, but then again, magic in this setting is kind of unique and personal to each person. So he could be a sorcerer for all you know.
Yeah.
Sorcerer actually kind of low-key makes a bit of sense considering, he's able to just innately do stuff and he's not aware of it being a thing.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind if you could tell me a bit about your background, but so far it seems like your abilities are innate.
Yeah. It's not really, I suppose, like most people that do magic, it's just something they're born with. I just don't really understand it. I was destined, or at least believed to be destined, to be a blacksmith. As an apprentice, by the time I was 8 years old.
Wow. Oh,
So it's all I really know, really.
yes. Not to talk down on Smithy, but it would have been quite the waste of magical potential, if you ask me. You are very capable. And if you like, I would be down for some sparring in the future. Experimentation, maybe trying to hone the understanding and the ability itself.
Sparring?
Yes.
How would that work?
Well, I'm sure the association does have facilities for training. We go there and we duel magically.
Okay. If you think it'll help.
Practice always makes perfect.
Meanwhile, while they're having this conversation, Ede is playing her violin in hopes to cheer everybody up.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I will take a bit of a rest. And Active goes into standby mode as flavoring. I've got to be right back as my food is arriving in a moment as well.
Oh boy. So, give me just a second.
I wonder what the
Or
next
just-
test is.
Cassie, no, you're not gonna.
Well, let's roll.
Don't
In
climb on
true
computer.
improv style.
Yep.
wonder what the next test is for us.
Oh well, the next test is supposed to be a hunt.
Hunt?
In
Yep.
other words, if I remember right, we're going into the forest.
Yes.
Oh
They,
yeah.
they give a
but
specific monster to hunt, and we hunt it.
the dark, forbidden forest. Wonderful.
We can definitely hunt a turbo dragon or two.
Maybe.
Mega Hydra. Super Spider.
I don't really know about any of those.
An owl bear with 3 heads. Mega baboons.
No
Speaking of,
baboons.
I have a question. What level are you guys, real quick?
3.
3.
Great.
Could have sworn you were level 4.
No.
No.
1 second,
No,
I'll
you're
just
only
correct my
level
sheet.
3.
No. You're level 4.
Oh, we leveled
No.
up today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You beat the warden. You cleared the maze.
I checked before session. We were level 3.
We
Yes,
just
she's
leveled up.
leveling us up.
Yes,
Oh.
that's the joke. You're level 4 now.
That's the joke.
Now I maybe can't accidentally kill you guys with a single critical hit.
Hopefully.
I'll still be able to kill
Right.
me with a single
In
critical.
lieu of what of this current session, do I get Polar Master or do I get Tough?
I think tough is a lot more in line with your character game plan. But I think mechanically speaking, Polar Master will get a lot more use out of
I'm back.
Well,
Because
that being
it gives
said,
you
though,
enough
I was
my
using,
first
I was pretty much using healing word every round, so maybe not so much. Excuse me.
Where did I
Anyway.
get my first hit from?
Hey, artist, guess what, buddy?
Hmm?
You're level 4.
Woohoo!
Congratulations.
Why do I have a feat? Where did I get the feat from?
Starting fit. We had
Ah.
starting fit.
I should
Finally,
have probably
Which I
pinged
still
it.
haven't grabbed that yet.
Finally, I have 18 intelligence.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I have a flat 30 HP
I will
now.
also put it in my charisma.
So, while you guys are leveling up, what did you think about the boss fight? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you find it fun?
It was definitely challenging.
Yes.
Yes. I especially like the aspect that we had to pay attention to damage types. Brought
Yeah,
a bit
trolls,
more
man.
versatility into it, yeah. So I would appreciate if like stuff like that, where damage type mattered vastly came up in the future. That's
Fair
very
enough.
cool. Especially with Master Class.
So, Shed, do you want to see what kind of character I'm thinking of making if Thumper ever does die?
Sure.
Alright, give me one moment to grab the artwork.
Put the fear of God in a couple players today.
There you go.
Unintentionally so.
20
Oh,
charisma,
all right.
wonderful.
Interesting.
Not a lot of people use the combat wheelchair stuff.
I didn't
The
know
what?
there was combat wheelchair stuff.
Yeah,
Combat wheelchair stuff?
yeah.
What's combat wheelchair stuff?
Don't worry
In
about
other words, there are combat wheelchairs in 5th edition.
Wow.
I really want one of those. I really want to use one of those one day.
it. What a world. Anyway, so regardless, I'm gonna go get myself a new beverage while you guys level up. And when I come back, I will run you guys through a bit of a roleplay encounter.
Well, I mean, I do have to
actually-
get grocery shopping soon.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that, Shad, sorry to do this, guys, but at least I have to duck on this one. I've just had a message now from, I hate the way when he fucking does this. Just had a message off my friend who typically lives in Dubai, and I see him once every like 5 months.
When he's
going.
visiting.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, are you working? I'm like, not currently now. Come to the pub or?
I would say we could raid Honey Goblin again. She's doing artwork based on Hades themed.
Yes, let's do a raid. Hang on, I'm by fucking. You can hear it bleeping now. My bloody DMs are blowing up. Right. Okay. Let's do raid.
It's like,
Honey Goblin.
We know we like Honey. Honey's a sweetheart.
Honey Goblin. Yeah, Honey's sweet. I like Honey. Always get a nice little bit of fuss and a shout out from Honey. I'm on now. Work with me. Yes, I know. Buffering. Yes, wonderful. Shh.
Raiding time.
Right.
But yeah. Again, thank you everybody for stopping by.
Thanks for coming.
We hope to see you all next time.
Yes. Big push in the server now on the marches. So for those of you who don't know what the hell a West March is, the word has been kind of twisted and it means different things in different circles, but broadly and kind of the way that we broadly use it is a MMO formatted campaign, which means it's great if you have unpredictable schedules, if you just want to dip your toe in the water and don't want to commit to a long saga to have to sort of like step out of it if you're not quite kind of feeling it or your schedule throws you for a loop. So pop in, casual play with a bunch of people and have lots of fun. We're currently running 3 different systems at the moment, but there's about 6 different West Marches. Most of them are D&D 5e, but there's also a Star Wars 5e. We've also got a Rat Park, and Victor is starting a West March very soon in the World of Darkness, more specifically Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah.
That's going to be
Also,
so
Red Park
good.
is Cyberpunk. I don't know if you mentioned this. Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk Red, yeah. So we got that going. Right, anyway, let's do the raid in. Let's pop up another browser and make this stream go all fucked up.
And don't forget, guys.
Yeah, stick around for the raid, you get points.
Show Honey some love.
Yep. Stick around for the raid, you get points and stuff to roll more dice during the game. Cause chaos.
Save us with.
Yeah, we get a chance now to burn through these points because like a lot of us have been collecting these up for a while and been feeling a bit left out, not being able to use them. So I'm kind of expecting us to go a little bit ham to begin with, but eventually it's going to start to die down as we've got to manage that sort of purse as it starts to diminish. Right. Raid. Right, while the raid is loading up there, you want to do some self-shilling?
Do you want to do your announcements?
We're gonna have Friday night game night as well, so we want to play some party games and stuff with Yessie and Matt. Pop in just so the link's below if you want to know. Just scroll down in Twitch just there, and you see the big the Tabletop Arcade logo. Just click on that. It'll take you to our Discord page. Pop in, say hi. Yeah, and play some sort of crazy party games with them. I don't know what they'll be playing this evening, but pop in and find out.
Sometimes if you're lucky and you stay late enough, drunken D&D.
Drunken D&D.
I'm gonna be there.
Maybe we can convince Matthew to do so tonight.
No.
No. Right.
No.
Right. Anyway, ta now.
Bye.
Bye. Why not, Matthew?
And that's a
Joel.
wrap.
In the other direction. That's another good way of adding a dynamic pose, is having the body and eyes have sort of opposite. Like if you look, Artemis's face is facing this way, but her eyes are looking the opposite direction at the audience. Same thing with everyone else. The only one that looks directly at you is Hades. And sometimes Nyx, I know. That's cool. Oh, that's smart. Also, Tabletop Arcade! Thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders! I hope you're doing well! ETA raid. Oh, you're playing Dungeons D&D? Nice. Oh, hopefully all your players lived. Everyone's fine. Good things happened, I hope. But I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. My name is Honey. I'm a goblin. We're just doing art and studying Hades' art style right now. I Hi, Zuchi. Good morning. It's a big brain. He's like, yeah, Plug Bear. It's a really smart way of adding more dynamic feelings, or not feelings, motion to the pose without having to do too much, you know? It's cool. Hi, Mono. Good morning. Please try to keep the chat in English. Just make sure I didn't miss any questions. Katie's art and hey, most people have already gone through schooling. Most schools in elementary below have art classes are mandatory. Yeah, I think the art classes that I went through, even through elementary and high school, didn't quite apply in the ways I wanted to. It was still fun, but I didn't learn as much as I would have liked to, you know? Cybermask, thank you for the hydrate. It was very simplified with weird focuses, is the way I would describe my art schooling in high school. Oh, Mikbo, thank you for the posture check. Oh, cool. How is it that I illustrate different perspectives? There's a common issue when I attempt to draw an original character, yet they're always facing the 3/4 position. So a 3/4 position is an excellent pose, or a position, don't get me wrong. If you do want to attempt to draw more your character from potentially profile or front view, I would recommend referencing how other artists do it. Try to find one whose style that you enjoy in terms of profile and front view. I used to actually study, the one that allowed me to grasp profile faces was Claymore. That was a wonderful lesson on how the silhouette of the face looks. So I learned from studying other artists and how they broke down the shapes. Same thing with the front view. Claymore, maybe not in the first chapters,
okay.
but like
Back.
later on in the series, very good to break down and understand how it looks.
Stream shutting
How you
down
can
now.
emphasize